back on the river today. Have a go at this behind me. Oh, look at it. This is what it's all about, mornings like this on the water. Frothing. Anyways, gonna throw around this guy this morning. This is the wild shrimp from Wilson. Really have been enjoying this lure and this colour, to be honest. I really do like this dark colour. Anyways, let's get it out there, see how we go. Don't really have a plan this morning. Just gonna fish. See what I can come across. Fishing a few new spots again and just enjoying being out here. And hopefully we'll find a few fish along the way. It's just started to get chilly. We've had some horrible weather, so it's been a bit tough to get out here and make a video. There's been a fair bit of rain that's just been annoying. I'm noticing some action to my left over here, so I'm going to have a cast over here. Just getting some surface action over here, so I'm going to have a couple of casts out this way. Only little stuff busting up on the surface, but worth a cast at it. There we go. It's definitely worth a cast at it. Not sure what's hit me here, but could be a little dewy. There we go. It's going crazy. Could just be an angry flathead the way it's gone crazy. Yeah. The way that went crazy there, I thought I might have had a dewy, but angry flathead, or he's a bit wrapped here, but let's see if we can sling him in. Well, there we go. Definitely feels nice to get a fish in the boat. Just see that bait moving on the surface, so I decided to have a cast at it, and It has got me my first fish. What do we got? Yeah, we're an hour and a half in and that's my first fish. So oh, that was a hit. That was a definite hit. Missed him though. There we go. There we go. Another flathead. Another flathead. Get in here. Well, I reckon I found the flatty hole. Knew you were going to do that. Absolutely knew you were going to do that. Alright. Mini flatty. Get. I want big dogs. Big dogs only, please. If we're fishing for flathead. Oh, they're busting over there. The second I've casted the other way, I've got a bust up happening. I think I might have to get over there. Yep, we're going over there. There we go. There we go. Maybe this might be a bream. It's fighting real funny. Yep, brimbo. Get in here. That is a belly hooked brim. It's gonna lock me here for 1 second. Still see those fish busting up behind me. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. I asked you nicely not to do that. Look, we've turned it around. So we're going to keep casting and see what we can find. We can see those fish busting up on the surface again. So I'm actually going to drive up and drift that. But there's a brim. Alrighty, so I'm going to throw a vibe in. I don't throw vibes very often. But let's give him a crack. There's so many jellyfish in the water. There we go. Oh, I dropped it. Oh my goodness. That was a good hit. You're kidding me. Oh no. That was an absolute whack like I wanted. Now I got bottom. Oh. Okay. Toss the vibe back around. Had a good hit on it. But dropped that fish at the last spot, so just moved again. It's definitely been tough going this morning. Looks like a few on my left hand side here. Looks like a little school. Yeah, there's about 10 fish in that. There's about 10 fish sitting in that school. Well, let's see how we go. definitely not going to mean much today. I've seen plenty of fish, I just haven't been eating. But there's definitely a distinct little school, so I might get a bite out of it. There we go. There was the school. Yes, that's what I wanted. Been seeing the schools and not hooking up, but hopefully we can keep a hook in this fish. Doesn't feel too bad either, but with a vibe, you just don't know. Sometimes you can swipe them in the side of the face, like they'll come have a look at it and you can swipe them. I never get too confident in a vibe hookup. It's definitely cutting some water too. Yeah, it's a little soap. And it's done exactly what I said. Oh mate. Oh no, that does not feel good. Oh, he's on by one hook. One hook. Come on, I need you. Get in the boat. Oh no. Oh no. Come on. Just backed it off because I don't want to go too hard. I've seen him, he's only just hooked. Yeah, there we go. All right. Well, there has been some work for that fish, but we've got one in the boat. Now I'm just going to show you what I was talking about there. And I find it happens a lot of time with vibes. Now that's what I was saying. A lot of time they will swipe in the side of their face. So I did have him in the lip there, but also got him in the side of the face. So they quite often will swipe a lure. Nice little soap. Happy with that, and even better that I could see them. I could see them sitting there, which as I said didn't mean much today because I've seen a few but they haven't been eating, but managed to get one out of that school, so I'm happy with that. But I want to do it quickly because the bite's happening. Oh. Well, by the bite, I've got a fish and a semi-decent one, so definitely not a hot bite, but we've got a fish. And there's some activity, so oh, that feels a bit better. Wish I could find that school again. What is that? Man, that's cut water. Might be a tailor. That's just come to the surface and literally breached. Whee! Oh, we got a barra tailor. We literally have a barra tailor. Yeah. Come here, mate. Man. They carry on. They carry on. Hey, he's not a bad tailor. If you're going to catch tailor, this is the size you want to be getting them. Alright mate, you need to calm down because, yep, we don't want hooks in ourselves. In front of me here. So I cruise past this all the time. There is structure and everything I see on a low tide that I go, damn, that looks good to fish. And today's the day. Don't let me down. Yeah, when the tide drops, there's trees sticking out of the water. So I'm probably going to lose 20 lures along here. But it just looks fishy. But I'm always on a mission, so I never stop here. Fish, first cast. First cast. I don't think this is too bad a fish, hey? Well, I can keep a hook in this. I think this is a... Oh no, I just dropped it. That was a decent flathead. Decent fish. Damn. Look at that. That has frayed the hell out of that. Man. First cast. That is frustrating. Imagine pulling up to a new spot you've never fished. That looks fishy. You hook something decent on the very first cast and you drop it. Oh, that was a good cast. There's a stick sticking out of the water and I managed to get it right next to that. Come on. There we go. That swam straight towards me as well. Going a bit hard on that fish because I wanted to keep a hook in it. But, oh, keep your head down, mate. Keep your head down. All right. Oh, keep your head down. All right, come on. Get in here. All right. Well, there's nothing better than looking at a spot for probably years, going, I reckon it holds flathead, and pulling up and nailing one. Spewing I dropped that fish first cast because that was a much better fish than this. But look, I've pulled one off there, so I'm happy with that. That's a good sized fish, and man, his belly's full, so they might be here. So I'm going to keep casting up on this edge and see if I can't get stuck into a few more. All right, buddy. Oh yeah, what do you spat out there? Oh, he has. Have a go at that. Can you see that? Look at that. So not only again has, that is the second flatty. See if I can get that out. No. That is the second flatty today that has had a fish down its gob. There we go. Look at that, 2 for the price of 1. Yeah, that's the second fish today that has had a fish down its gob and gone my lure. So it just shows they are hungry little buggers. That poor little Brembo. All right, let's keep working this edge, eh? Yeah, smacked a little brim and then smacked my lure, that fish. I find if you're new to fishing, banks are a really great place to start. It's nice and shallow, you get good connection with your lure. There's not many banks in this river that don't hold flatheads, so especially if you're new to lure fishing, just start working your banks. They definitely hold some quality fish. I think we can get carried away with, you know, all the secret spots and everywhere to go, and there we go. There's another one. There's another one. Hey, we got a barra flatty. Get in here. Wait. All right, well, there's another one pretty quickly. So if I didn't drop that first one, that'd be 3 on this bank that I've never fished. But yeah, as I was saying, we get so carried away with all the spots on the river and where to go and, you know, who's catching fish where, when it's the simplest things like banks that hold bait and there's structure. You'll always find the fish aren't too far away. So that's another good little one there. We're going to keep casting along here because this has turned fun really quickly. Okay, so I've come up to drift this again. I've just swapped lures and I've just changed my jig head size. So I'm going to drop something a little bit lighter, especially if there are flathead along here. So I was using a 3/8 jig head. So I'm going to sit in a bit close here, and I've just dropped that down to a 1/6. So I've gone a fair bit lighter, but there's fish here. So I'm just going to try and give that a little bit more of a natural fall. And see if that can't get a big flathead to eat. So the size of the lure doesn't really matter. I haven't changed the size, still throwing that. What is it? I think there's a 3.5 inch. This isn't the Wilson one though, this is the Z-Man Prawns Elite. Yeah, just gonna get it a little bit of a, there we go, slower. Oh, dropped it. He's come back. Oh, I dropped it again. Just trying to get it that slower sink. It worked. Dropped the fish twice. All right, we're going back up there. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. First cast, Amy, and you missed it. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Count it. Nothing on this drift but a drop fish. But we've got a fair bit to go, so. Definitely be a bank I'll fish again now. I love that about fishing. Driven past this place for years. Never stopped here and fished it. Today was the day. And it has not let me down. The sun's bright. Still confident to pull another fish off it. There we go. There's one. Swimming straight out towards me. Yet again. Keep a hook in it. Get in here, buddy. Alright, well, I was confident that I'd pull another fish off there, and we did pretty much as I said it. There it is there. There's that prawns elite. Get that out. There it is there. Another good fish. These are solid size, like that mid-40s range. But yeah, just pumped. Birds are excited for me too. Just pumped to be pulling them from a new spot. So, okie dokie. Gonna throw the green. Whoa, some waves there. I'll throw the green prawn around. Fair bit of movement in this tide now. We're probably mid-run out. But let's flick this around. I would love to pick up a dewy before I go home. But so would everyone. There we go. There's one. There's one. Could just be a flatty, this, or it's a little soapy. What do we got? Yeah, a little soap. Grab the net. I'll grab the net. I could see a few little ones there. Come on, Nanny. Come on. Come on. All right. Well, it's silver. We were hoping. And I'll see you on the next one.